Based on placenta, we even have a term called placentation. What is placentation? Placentation is the arrangement of ovules within the placenta. Placentation is the arrangement of ovules within the placenta in ovary. Now we will see the different types of arrangement of ovules in the placenta. There are gynoecium is the female reproductive part of the flower. Okay, now discussing about gynoecium. This is the female reproductive part of the flower. It is made of one or more carpels. It is made of one or more carpels. Coming to the structure of carpel, what is a carpel? Carpel majorly consists of three parts. What are those? It consists of a stigma, a style, and an ovary. Carpel consists of a stigma, style, and an ovary. Stigma is the terminal part which receives the pollen grains. Stigma is the terminal part of the female reproductive organ, and it receives the pollen grains. And style is the elongated tube. Style is the elongated tube. Okay, next coming to the ovary. Ovary is the enlarged basal part. Ovary is the enlarged basal part that contains ovules inside. So what parts we have seen? We have seen the stigma. Stigma is the terminal part and it receives pollen grains. Then we have a style. Style is an elongated tube connecting stigma to the ovary. This is our ovary and this is our stigma. The part that's connecting both is our style. So this is our style. Here is the stigma. The below part is the ovary. Ovary is the enlarged basal part. Ovary is the enlarged basal part. Here it's stigma. The elongated part is our style and the terminal basal part is our ovary. Ovary consists of ovules. Now, after fertilization, what happens? After fertilization, here, these ovules, the inner ovules after fertilization, ovules will turn into seeds. And the ovary, this ovary, after fertilization, will transform into a fruit. Ovules will turn seeds and ovary will form into fruits after the fertilization. We have two types of gynoecium based on the carpels. So, based on carpels, we have different types of gynoecium. It is monocarpous, apocarpous and syncarpous. What is it? Monocarpous is when a flower have only one carpel. When a flower has only one carpel, it is called a monocarpous condition. When a flower have more carpels and the carpels are free, not united. When a flower have not united free carpels in it, such arrangement is known as apocarpous. The example of apocarpous are lotus and rose are the examples of apocarpous. Here you can see there are three carpels and all three are free. They are not united to each other and they are free. So this is apocarpous. Coming to the third type, here we have carpels that are fused. When you have fused carpels, it is called syncarpous. When we have fused carpels, it is called a syncarpous condition, and the example of syncarpous are mustard and tomato. In mustard plant and a tomato plant, we see a syncarpous condition. Okay. After this, types of gynoecium, we will see about placenta. What is the placenta? Here, we know that we have a ovary. Inside the ovary, we have the ovules also. Okay, but the ovules are attached to a cushion-like structure. Ovules are attached to a cushion-like structure inside the ovary, and that cushion-like structure is known as the placenta. That is, in the above case, in the ovary, we have a cushion-like structure below. The yellow color cushion-like structure is our placenta. To that structure, the ovules are attached. Okay, that is our placenta. Here in this picture, you see the pink color background cushion type structure on which the ovules are attached. That is our placenta. Okay, that is called as placenta. Based on placenta, we even have a term called placentation. What is placentation? Placentation is the arrangement of ovules within the placenta. Placentation is the arrangement of ovules within the placenta in ovary. Now we will see the different types of arrangement of ovules in the placenta. There are many types. Our first type of placentation being marginal. After marginal placentation, we have the axile placentation. Then we have parietal placentation. After parietal placentation, we have a free central placentation. And the last one is the basal placentation. We will discuss all these placentations now, starting with the marginal placentation. Okay. In the marginal placentation, first type, one second. First type is our marginal placentation. Here we see that placenta forms a ridge along the ventral side and ovules are arranged in rows. Okay, here you can see that the placenta is arranged in a single structure on ventral side and the ovules inside are arranged in rows. Okay, so this kind of placentation is called as marginal placentation. Example of marginal placentation is our pea. In pea plant we see marginal placentation where the ovules are arranged along the ridge on ventral surface. Coming to our next type of placentation, we have axile placentation. We have a axile placentation. Under this, the placenta is axile and the ovary is multilocular. Here this multilobular ovule is seen and the placenta is at the axis. So this is our axile placentation with a multilocular ovary. This kind of placentation is seen in China rose, tomato and a lemon. After this we have our parietal placentation. After this we have parietal placentation. In the parietal placentation, the ovules are on inner side of ovary. You can see in the picture that the ovules are on the inner side of the ovary. Okay, and the ovary is unilocular. And the ovary is unilocular. Here you see no lobes on the ovary and the ovary is unilocular. An example of this arrangement is mustard and argemone. Okay, in the parietal placentation, the ovules are on inner side of the ovary and the ovary is unilocular. Example of this arrangement are mustard and argemone. After this, the next placentation is precentral. Next placentation is precentral. In precentral placentation, ovules are born on central axis. Ovules are born on central axis and the septa is absent. In the axial placentation, we have seen this kind of septa, but here the septa are absent. No septa are seen in the precentral placentation. Only the central ovary is seen here. Only the central ovary is seen. The example of this arrangement are primrose and dianthus. Primrose and dianthus are example of precentral placentation. Our last placentation is the basal placentation. Okay. In the basal placentation, we see that the placenta is at the base of ovary. Placenta is at the base of ovary and there is a single ovule. There is a single ovule. Here you see the placenta is at the base of ovary with a single ovule. The example of this arrangement is sunflower and marigold. Examples are sunflower and marigold. With this we have completed our discussion on placentation also. In placentation we have seen the 5 types of placentation. Those are the axial placentation where the placenta is along the ventral ridge and marginal placentation where the placenta is along the ventral ridge. Axial placentation where the placenta is axile and ovary is multilocular. We have a multilocular ovary. In the parietal placentation, the ovary is unilocular and is present along the inner side of ovary. Then we have free central placentation where ovules are born on the central axis and septa is absent. In the basal placentation, we have only the single ovule where the placenta is at the base of ovary. So now let us discuss about fruit.
In crowded classes, students keep writing notes, while doubts stay uncleared. Hours of self-study, yet biology still feels confusing. Because sometimes you don't need more lectures, you need personal guidance. At Crack Mentors, students get live, personalized online one-on-one biology classes with dedicated faculty support, personal doubt solving, and focused improvement strategy.